This is the weighted or dumbbell single leg hip thrust to target the glute maximus, and due to the stability component, you'll also use more of the glute minimus and medius compared to a regular hip thrust where you're doing both legs at the same time. This exercise is also great at helping develop a good mind-muscle connection with the glutes since you're doing one leg at a time. And it's also very easy to set up and doesn't require as much weight or setup time compared to doing a barbell hip thrust with both legs. For the setup, use a bench or a platform like I'm doing here, and preferably have it at a height that is close to 3/4 of the way up the shin so that at the top of the movement, the knees are level with the torso, or even having the knees slightly above the torso like I'm doing here, as it will help you get a really good peak contraction at the top of the movement. If your bench is a bit too high, no problem. A quick fix for that is placing a step-up box or a weight plate or two underneath the feet to essentially raise the level of the ground. Next, we're going to want to lay onto the bench so that the shoulders are on the bench and the point of the back that is opposite to the middle of the chest is on the edge of the bench. And place the foot on the ground so that at the top of the movement, the knee is bent at roughly 90 degrees. To get in position, grab the dumbbell, placing it near the hips, and then lay down onto the bench, making sure that you have the dumbbell on the hip of the working side, and holding it in place with one arm, and you can have the other arm out to the side, extended to help with balance. Have the other leg extended in the air, and I prefer placing the dumbbell where the handle is on my hip, like I'm doing right here, but you can also do it like this, where you have the dumbbell spread across both hips, or you can have the dumbbell vertical like this picture here. Or if you have bumper plates and are strong enough, you can also use a barbell and plates like this one. And yes, you could even do this on a Smith machine, but again, you could start off simple, just doing with a dumbbell like I'm doing right here. Have the chin down, looking forward like this, and to start the movement, drop the hips, and on that way up, lead with the hip of the working leg, driving the heel into the ground and raising those hips up to make a flat surface with those legs and the torso. To help connect with the glutes better, as you push the heel down, think like you're also pulling it towards the bench, and you'll really feel a good contraction through the glutes as well as the hamstring. It's also going to help you avoid pushing the foot forward and using the quads. Keep the opposite leg up in the air at all times, and avoid excessively lifting it up towards the ceiling using its momentum. Also, as you go up, press the dumbbell down onto the hip. This is going to help you contract the core better and help you raise those hips higher, getting you a better contraction of the glutes at the top. Avoid using the lower back and pushing yourself up on the bench. Again, just press that heel straight down into the ground and also like you're slightly pulling it towards the bench. Get a pause at the top of the movement, 1 to 2 seconds, and on that way down, always slow and controlled, 2 to 3 seconds, getting a pause at the bottom. Also make sure you're still pushing the heel down into the ground to keep tension in the glutes, and think like you're slightly tilting and pulling the hips back, similar to an RDL, to get a better stretch on the glutes on that way down. Towards the end of your set, you may not be able to raise the hips all the way up, and that's okay, so try to get a pause as high as you're going to get those hips. And on that last rep, try to get a 3 to 4 second pause at the top. Once you're done, you can carefully let the dumbbell down to the side. And lastly, since it's a unilateral exercise, do your weaker leg first and then do your dominant leg. That way you don't do your stronger leg first, are tired, and then have to do your weaker leg and not get as many reps. Thanks for watching. Like this video right now and subscribe for more of the best tutorial videos just like this one. See ya.